Hi, I'm Pele. I'm here to help people live the life of their soul. When people live the life of their soul, it becomes sacred life. And I'm excited about sacred life. That turns me on, for myself and for others. Sacred not by any religion, not at all. Sacred, like in this song, remember why you came here. Remember your life is sacred. When we live for the inner knowing inside of us that tells us that why we came here, why we here, we live purposeful life. And purposeful doesn't mean that, I'm running after some purpose, but that there is meaning to my life. The heart tells you that you live in alignment with your soul. Your heart tells you that this day was worth living. Like really, it mattered. That your life matters. That this week, that this month, that this year was worth living. Or not. Many people live not really in life, in their own life, but in some ways on the side of life, kind of let life happen to them, moving with what is accepted. And this is a big pity, because you did not come here to live like this. And at your deathbed, you know that a lot of things will matter nothing. And the only thing that would matter is like, did I live the life that I was supposed to live? Did I bring my heart, my essence to existence? Did I take the risk and jumped in? I had one of my meaningful teachers in life told me once, he had this voice, he said, "Rabbi, it's all about participation." It's all about participation in life. Are we participating in life or sitting on the balcony and letting other people play? In order to participate, to really participate in my life, though, I need to check those parts of me that are fucking afraid. They're afraid what other people will say. They are afraid because my parents didn't accept it, because my teachers didn't accept it since I was a little boy. My friends didn't accept it. All of us have those parts that realize that better not to bring myself forward, because that would cost me a lot. These are the shadows. But here's the thing. In my lineage, they say that each one of us has what they call chisaron yehudi, your unique, specific pathology, your specific defect, the specific way, the unique way that each of us is fucked up. It's not just general, it's not generic, but each of us has at least one place that you're specifically fucked up. And this is important because actually this is part of your uniqueness. So what happens in the places that we feel that we're fucked up, and especially in the places that we feel like, oh, only me, I'm failing in this again and again. It seems like no one else has those problems even. Then what happens in us is that there is a lot of attention giving to this area. It's like a wound. It's like I'm paying a lot of attention to, hey, I don't want others to see that, or I don't want to people get it that I'm fucked up in that area. So I'm actually putting a lot of attention. Sometimes I'm studying a lot to cover that. I'm trying to cover that. Now there's a lot of tension behind that. The shadow takes a lot of attention. The shadow takes a lot of energy from us. And at the beginning of life, when we're teenagers and maybe young adults, we're trying to hide it, we're trying to get rid of it, and many people are trying to hunt their shadow, to kill their shadow, but that's not the way. The shadow is here because in the area where we are most fucked up, and especially if it's like a unique fuck up that no one else has it, it connects specifically to the gifts of our soul, to the places that we came to shine. Now, again, in the Kabbalistic tradition, there is this play of words between being careful in something and shining in something. And they say, like, the thing that you're careful in the very beginning, not to, or to hide it, or to not fail in that, if you own it and if you go through the transformation and the integration, then this area becomes shining. It's the double meaning of the word zahir in Hebrew and Aramaic, which means careful, but also means zohar, glowing, shining. But in order to shine the life of our soul, we need to dare meet our shadows and love our shadows so deeply, so they start to unfold and unpack what's in them, because in the shadow there is a gift. Again, in this tradition that I come from, they say, where's the best place to hide your diamonds? In the garbage can, which means where are the places that you have the diamonds of your soul? In the shadow areas. So search in the garbage, or they say you're searching for a flame, seek in the ashes. Same thing. We need to be daring and honest and vulnerable to meet our shadows. And this is what we love doing with people in the processes of the black butterfly. The black butterfly is a process from a caterpillar to a butterfly going through the chrysalis. So it's like there is a death of the caterpillar and a rebirth of the butterfly that comes on the other end. In order to do that, to go through the metamorphosis, what needs to happen is a deep owning of who I really am, and shedding off all kind of pretense and masks, and owning it, owning everything that I am, in order to actually find how am I going to really participate in life. This is also a journey from being a victim to life. It's like life is happening to me and I'm just trying to avoid kind of failing. I have the places that I feel uncomfortable with, and I'm trying just like, to pass through life without getting too messy with that. When I own it and I unpack it and I see what's the secret of this unique thing that I have, which is scary, then I own it so deeply that something so marvelous is coming on the other side. My craziness becomes a crazy diamond. And these are the wings of the black butterfly. It's the wings of someone who owned their shadow. So we say, like, own your shadow, open your wings and fly. This is the process that I love taking people through. In order to do that, we need to take the whole human, from the most subtle areas of our consciousness to the most gross aspects of ourselves, where the shadows are, where we're just like, we're carnal, we are wild, we are sexual. So yeah, we are taking the whole human from aspects of subtle meditations through mental and understanding. There is a lot of mental aspects. We work a lot with the emotions, because we also part of the fears that we are afraid of. We are afraid to feel grief. We are afraid to feel anger. We are afraid to meet our deep emotions. And guess what? Those emotions are there for a deep reason. And the key to the transformation is actually to know how to meet those emotions. Again, it's not just emotional release. It's not a release, it's actually emotional exploration to see what is the wisdom. Because emotion is energy, it's life force, it's eros. Every emotion is erotic. So what is the eros in it? And we allow also in our workshops to explore through our sexual beings. No one has to be sexual, no one has to be naked, but everything is possible if people want to. Because it's very, very, very important that we don't say like, oh, you need to just meditate, that's just think, or just like, feel your heart, but don't go under your belly. No, under your belly button. No, bring it all. Bring all that you are. Bring all that you are to the black butterfly, because that's the only way. You need to go with everything that you have into the chrysalis, shift, transform, and then dare to be reborn and open your wings and fly. And this is a process that we don't do once in our life. Actually, we need to do it again and again. Like the butterfly of 3 years ago might be the caterpillar of today, because you're ready to fly even deeper into life, to understand yourself, to realize your gift in a deeper way. So I deeply invite you, if this process is speaking to you, and again, of course, it doesn't speak to anybody. Many people are happy to live, the way they live and just to survive. But if something in you is saying like, fuck no, I have to bring my soul into my body and my whole being into life, we're inviting you to come and consider joining us in the black butterfly processes. The next coming ones are July 2025 in Austria, and then we have November in Cyprus, and there are more coming after. I'm teaching that with Katara, and in Austria there's going to be also our good friend Attila, who is also a dance master, because we move our bodies and we meet ourselves through the way that our bodies are expressing our soul. We want the soul to be expressed in the body. If all this is calling you, I would really, really love to meet you, because helping people in this process turns me on.